Hello, this is Nick from Prestman Auto doing a video walkthrough of the 2021 Honda Pilot. So what we're going to do is we're going to walk all the way around. We're going to look for any dents, scratches, any kind of blemishes in the outside. Then we're going to go inside, go over some of the features, make sure everything's working properly. And then finally we'll pop the hood so we can evaluate a little bit in the engine bay, just for good measure. So first impressions, normally you'd expect to see a little bit of rock chipping up here on the front, just because that's where it usually is. But I'm not seeing much of anything. So starting off very strong. Let's start going around and see if there's anything that we can find. So I currently have it in line to get cleaned and detailed over there. So you got all this like moss and bird poo or whatever on it, which is great, love that. But aside from the dirt that's gonna get cleaned off, it's starting off with, I'm not seeing any kind of damages on here. So tires are in great condition. You got loads of life left in those, so that's fantastic, love that. I gotta say, I really like the shade. This sounds dumb, I know I'm a salesman, but I really like the shade of the paint on the white that it has. It's just kind of like slightly pearl. Like it just looks way classier than just plain white. So I don't know, maybe that's just a me thing, but I think it looks really good. So just pop in the trunk with the key fob here. Got all the back space, got all the back extra space. So good stuff. And then you can also drop the seats down here. So pretty cool. Let's close it up. Nice. Got a couple more bits of dirt up in here. Honestly, as far as the exterior goes, it's looking really good. So you have some minor little scratches and stuff like right here up on the headlights, but even those aren't catching my finger. They're more like a scuff. So this thing's in very good condition. But let's hop on the inside, see what we can find in the interior. All right. Clear that real quick. All right, cool. So you got one warning light up right now, which is my seatbelt light, which is obviously correct. I'm not wearing my seatbelt. So other than that, everything up here looks super solid. As far as features go, you have quite a few of them. So I'm gonna go a little bit fast just for the sake of time, so this video isn't like 40 minutes long. But up here you're going to have your cruise control. Looks like you have the lane keep assist as well, paddle shifters, so plenty of fun stuff up there. Pre-collision system, lane departure warning, econ mode. Obviously you can move your mirrors, but that's not super exciting. You're also gonna have your seat presets, windows and locks. You're gonna have heated seats up in the front, which is always a pleasure, love that. And you also have a wireless phone charger. I would kind of demonstrate it, but I'm recording on my phone, so just know that it works great. Apple Auto, Android CarPlay, or reverse that. Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, and a myriad of other things to play with. So let's check your audio. Nice, very nice. You got a sunglass holder up here, as well as a big old sunroof, which is always a pleasure. I'll be honest, a sunroof is not like the most important feature out there. Like, it's just not, but it's really cool. I enjoy sunroofs quite a bit. As far as interior condition goes, it's really good. I'm not seeing any rips, any dents, any tears, any stains, any discoloration, really anything. So very nice stuff there. So I got some space and a couple more plug-ins and whatnot. So we can go over features all day, but for the sake of time, we'll probably call that there. Let's pop the hood in the engine bay. We'll check that out real quick, and that should be good for this video. All right, so real quick while we're out here, here's a quick look at some of our lots. This is maybe, I don't know, like 30% of our cars. So we got more over on the other side of the building over there. We have another building right there. We've been doing this for almost 34 years now. We sell more cars here than any independent dealer in the state, which isn't like super important to know, but I feel like when you're buying from out of state, it's nice to know a little bit about who you're working with. But anyway, let's take a look under the hood. Also, you can say hi to my trainee. What's up, dude? I'm gonna know. Cool. So I don't know how mechanically inclined you are or aren't, but regardless of how much you know about cars, you should always look under the hood of any vehicle you're looking to buy. The reason being, even if you don't know anything that's under here, you at least know what neglect looks like. So if you've got like rust all up in your metal pieces, there's like spider webs and an ocean of dust all over everything, then, you know, I'd probably ask some more questions at that point. That being said, this looks great. It's got a big old cover on there, so I'm trying to get up underneath everything so you can see a little bit better. Look at the battery real quick. So honestly though, looks very, very good. Well maintained, there's no rust, there's no dust, there's no acid on the battery. Very nice. So if you are mechanically inclined, we can go into a little bit more detail, but we'll keep this video pretty user-friendly for now. Suffice to say, when you pop the hood of an engine bay, this is exactly what you want to see. So if you have any other questions or there's something that I missed you'd like to see, just let me know. I'm happy to show you anything on here before you come up next week. But for now, this is your new Honda.